What is up, everyone? Welcome to a different kind of video. Today I wanted to go over my personal ranking of the FNAF games because I love this. I love this series. It's a great series, great franchise. Absolutely love it. Figured it'd be fun for you guys to know what my official opinion is about each game. So yeah, with all that being said, this is a personal opinion list. Let's just get right into it. I don't even know what it is. Like, what is this? Is that just regular FNAF 3? I don't know. So we're just gonna put it there. I don't know what FNAF. That's FNAF World. I don't know what that is. Unless that's update 2. I don't know. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. I'm gonna put all these in here as well, just because. So Ruin, I actually did not play, mainly because I didn't want to reinstall the game. Alright, so this is what we have to work with right here. This whole bottom row. So I feel like we start with the first game, obviously. Absolute classic, but how do I feel about it? Me personally, it's got a lot of great stuff. It is definitely a scary game to go back to. You know, I find it to be terrifying. It's good, it's basic, but it does it so well. It keeps you on your toes. It's intense. For that reason, though, I can't put it higher than B. Like, it was the beginning of something good. Okay, it started out so incredibly well. I actually liked FNAF 1 so much. Is that just the nostalgia talking? I don't know. But I'm gonna put it in B. I found it to be stupidly difficult towards nights 4, 5, and 6, just because every single time I would be relying on a power out victor, and I don't think that's how it should be. That's like my one downside with the game, is that you have to win those later games with power out. But yeah, no, it was a great game. Jump scares were good, terrifying, simple. A lot of mystery around the game. You know, theories really start to speculate and like what actually happened, stuff like that. It was good. I enjoyed it, and I think it deserved to be in B. FNAF 2. Oh boy, I don't like this game. A lot of people like it. I'd much rather play FNAF 1 over it. Is it D tier though? I'm looking at like what we have here. Is it D tier? I think it's D tier. It's D tier for me. It just comes down to Foxy. Foxy in the music box just so rough and so unbalanced. Especially in the later nights where it's like each time you flip down the camera, oh boy, you have to throw down the mask, which I like that, you know? But then it's just like Foxy comes in and it's just like, great. I couldn't do anything there because I had to toss down the mask. I couldn't flash Foxy, you know? So I didn't really like that. It kind of ruined the whole experience for me. FNAF 3. A lot of people hate this game. I actually enjoyed it. I like the concept of it, you know, like it did something so different. I think I'm literally going to put it in B above the first game. I'd much rather play that. It's not scary, which is like to me the only downside to the game. Because that's not scary. It's such a cool concept of the phantoms that don't actually hurt you. It's just a one-on-one experience with Springtrap. The mini games, how you access them are so cool. It doesn't make sense half the time, but it's so cool. FNAF 3 had a really good atmosphere. It was just the atmosphere alone was probably scarier than the actual jump scares, but it was cool. I enjoyed the vent system, having to switch in between cameras, made it really fair. It's definitely a fairer game than the other two for sure. Definitely more balanced. I like the 2 different endings that you could have. It was awesome. Loved it. I genuinely enjoy playing it. Yeah. Anyways, that's all I got to do with that one. You guys might hate me for that one, but with the gameplay just being so good, it just made it work, you know. Alright, FNAF 4. Let's just rip the band-aid off. Let's just put it in S. We already knew it was going there. To me, it is I go back and forth on this, but if you ask me right now, it's the second best game. It immediately goes into S tier for me. It's amazing, scary, balanced. You know, like that is already such a great start. Scary, it's balanced. The tension builds throughout the night. You know, when you get close, you're like, oh boy, they're all coming. They're all coming. Which one do I gotta do first? You know, you gotta prioritize one thing over another. And I think that is awesome. Also had that cool mini game with fun with Plush Trap. That was also really fun. Didn't really understand the story all that much. I don't think anyone did. It was definitely cool though. Got an actually different environment compared to just being, you know, in an office. We were in a house, you know, like a bedroom. Oh, we can just picture it, you know, it's awesome. Definitely my favorite game. Plus, that 20 mode, it took me 2 attempts to beat it, and I absolutely was so overjoyed. It just stuck with me forever. Now, we're gonna keep Halloween Edition on here because I think it was definitely good. FNAF Halloween Edition. It was okay. If we were talking about like FNAF 4 and Halloween Edition, go above FNAF 4 because like who doesn't like more content? But Halloween Edition itself, Fun with Balloon Boy was challenging. Added challenge nights, which were cool, I guess. They were difficult. I'm gonna put it honestly probably right here. I'll put it right here. It added some cool stuff, you know, cool new visuals. I'd still rather play the Halloween Edition over FNAF 2. Definitely cool. Added, you know, glowing animatronics. Nightmare Mango was actually really hard. Nightmare Marion was stupidly hard. Definitely a cool game though. I totally liked the concept of it. It's basically the same game though. So it was just a little extra content. We can't complain. Do we need to talk about this game? Do we need to talk about FNAF World? I think we fucking do. Because it's a goddamn amazing game. It's going straight in A. I love FNAF World. I love RPGs, okay? FNAF World was actually an amazing game. I just actually recently replayed it on stream. It was so much fun. I enjoy collecting all these characters, even though it's not scary, you know, it's not meant to be, and finding all these enemies. It was cool. I really can say that I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was definitely a lot more fun than I think anyone would have imagined it would be. Going around collecting characters, then in update 2, playing these mini games to get more characters added a lot to it. The final boss was crazy, the rainbow, and also I guess kind of the final boss with Scott was also pretty good as well. Definitely a game that I do recommend playing if you haven't, because I know a lot of people probably haven't. Give it a chance. It is actually a lot of fun. Can get tedious at times because my only complaint would probably be how many random encounters there are. Like there's so many times where it's just like you're trying to go somewhere and you run like 20 battles going like that can get a little tedious, but other than that, it's an amazing game. Sister Location. On a first time playthrough, it's the best game. But after that, yeah, it's F tier. Yeah, you know the channel. Yeah, it really convinced me on that. I used to love it, but now after watching that, I'm like, he's so right. Yeah, it's just scripted events all the way through. Night 4 is stupidly difficult. The only fun part about the game is Night 2, and I guess technically the Ender Night is also a lot of fun. It's kind of fun doing the cupcake mini game, but only kinda. I didn't like it though. It was boring. felt rushed, almost like they wanted to do more, but didn't really get a chance to. Um, it was good on a first playthrough, so don't get that twisted. It was really good on a first playthrough. And you know what? Because they're such different games, I'm gonna take this one right here, and I'm gonna treat it as custom. Because Custom Night in the 80s, it's a completely different game, you know? And for that, I would honestly toss that in A tier. The Custom Night of Sister Location is one of the most fun experiences I've ever had. Sure, it gets easy once you know like the rhythm. You have the rhythm down, it's easy. I get that. But learning that, all the different button controls that you had to remember, even though there wasn't a lot compared to what there is now, let's be honest. But it was awesome seeing all these characters, all the different mechanics, knowing all of them. Boom, bam, bop, boom, you know? I actually loved it. I had so much fun with it. Pizzeria Simulator. I'm gonna be honest, this game scared me a lot more than FNAF 4. I think it... I'll put it in B. I'll put it right there. It was a fun game. I liked being able to build your own pizzeria. I really wish they went more into that. Like maybe you'd be in charge of it throughout the day, play mini games throughout the day, you know, stuff like that. You didn't really get to do that, and I really wish they would have went into that. It's definitely a lot of fun. Nights were actually stupidly hard if you were going for the main ending, but if you're just going, you know, playing, not really going for any animatronics, just throwing them out, you know, you can do that, but that's not like the official ending. But definitely a challenging thing. A lot of fun, a lot of memorable moments as well, with like all the stuff you could buy, the games you could play. Definitely fun, and it's free, so that's a plus, you know. But anyways, yeah, that's all I gotta say for that one. Ultimate Custom Night. Oh boy, I actually don't know where to put this one. Oh boy, thinking A, but it could also go S. A or S, A or S, A or S, A or S. I'm gonna put it in A. It is definitely the most unique game ever. You know, 50 different animatronics, all set to be able to be customized to whatever you want. It's awesome. There's a lot of replayability with that. Definitely a challenging thing to fully beat that 50-20 move. But I'm sure, I haven't done it yet, but I'm sure once you do it, it is the most satisfying thing ever. Other than that though, it's like, it's okay. There's a lot of annoying animatronics, like the plush animatronics, Phantom Foxy, Funtime Freddy. All those guys are just so annoying that it makes it not really that fun. Cause you got a Phantom, you got a plush animatronic in the hallway. Well, that's where your camera is for the rest of the game. Hope you had fun looking at the map. But I do like the customizable features, all the different challenges, all the different rooms you could play as, or play in, I should say. You know, you can collect these power-ups. DD was annoying, but a cool feature. Yeah. It was an amazing game overall, and once again, it's also free, so it adds to that. Do I say it? This is the best game in the FNAF franchise. Oh, my computer just froze. Okay. Help Wanted, I think, is the best game without a doubt. No, I wouldn't say without a doubt, because FNAF 4 does come close. And let's be honest, Help Wanted is only good if you have a VR headset, which I do, so I got to enjoy that. A lot of fun. Definitely the scariest game. Out of all the Five Nights at Freddy's games, it's definitely the scariest. FNAF 4 somewhat comes close, but not really at all. With that being said, though, it was definitely awesome. All the different games. There's so many games, including like the first 3 FNAF games. You had, I forgot what they all were, but it was awesome. The story, the collecting the tapes, the collecting the coins, all the different prizes you could win, the jump scare from the prizes. Well, yes, it did give you a heart attack. It was awesome at the same time, you know. Overall, it was definitely. I think it's definitely the best game. I don't think they could top that. I heard the rumors. I don't want to say it's true or not, because I'm just gonna say I heard rumors that they're coming out with the Help 1 and 2, which I would buy. Like straight up, I would buy it. It's such an amazing game. I don't really know anything else that could really even come close to topping that other than F4. Where do I put the Curse of Dreadbear? I'm gonna put it in F. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't have fun with it. I played it for one day and I was like, I hate this. I'm done. You know, like, it was cool. Cool little DLC added on, and I believe for a limited time you got it for free if you had if you got it on PC. What's that? What's the Rift? That's what the Meta's PC headset is the Rift? If you had a Rift, you got it for free for a little bit. That was cool, I guess. But overall, I didn't think it was that fun. It was very lackluster. Games I did not find interesting. I would rather play Sister Location over it, I'm gonna be honest. It was a cool concept, but just not very well executed. FNAF AR. It was definitely a cool concept using the augmented reality feature. I'm gonna put it in C. Definitely had a lot of fun with it. It just felt like there were too many microtransactions in the game to really be able to do anything. Like how you can send animatronics to your friends. That was pretty cool. Other than that, there's not really much to talk about. It's just, you know, you spin a phone around the room and just shock an animatronic, you know. Then you collect like parts and stuff. It was cool. Definitely, it was fun. I don't want to say it wasn't fun, but yeah, it was fun just to hop on every now and then. Alright, Security Breach. Security Breach makes me want to put these two in F tier into D tier. Hold on, one sec. Oh, there's my PC freeze on. Security Breach. They had so much hype for this game, and it was such a fucking disappointment. It wasn't scary. It was boring. You just ran around the Pizzaplex looking for your next objective, I guess. I didn't have fun with it whatsoever. I thought it was the most boring thing ever. It is easily, like, I would rather play any other game in the franchise without doubt. Not fun. Not fun at all. Hell, I didn't even finish the game. I stopped like halfway through. Wasn't fun. The only part that I remember being scary, actually somewhat decent, was in the beginning with like that. What was his name even? Like, it's like a moon at night and a sun in the day, and you're in that ball pit area and you gotta like turn on the generators. That was awesome. I actually enjoyed that. But everything else was not awesome. Yeah, anyways guys, that is going to be my ranking. Let me know in the comments what you thought, and while you're down there, make sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what your opinions are over this list. What games you'd have higher, what games you'd have lower. I'll discuss it with you in the comments. I know I probably don't have the greatest opinion,